The woman kindly gave $10 to a beggar on the street. The beggar called out to her. The woman thought the beggar was unhappy with the small amount. Unexpectedly, the beggar wanted to thank her. He immediately gave her a check for $5 million. The woman didn't believe it. She thought the beggar was joking, so she returned the check to him. But the beggar was a principled person. He didn't take things from others for free. So he asked if the woman had any other requests. Before the woman could respond, she received a call from her mother. As soon as the call connected, her mother demanded she bring her boyfriend home for the new year. Otherwise, she would cut ties with her. Before the woman could object, her mother hung up the phone. At that moment, she looked at the beggar and came up with an idea. She asked the beggar to be her temporary boyfriend. The beggar was shocked when he heard that. The woman explained, saying her family was pressuring her to get married. She hoped to bring a boyfriend home for the holidays. Although the beggar was dressed in rags, he was actually quite handsome. With some grooming, he could definitely fool her parents. Before the beggar could answer, the woman offered him $1,400 for a week to rent him as her boyfriend. The beggar was very tempted by the offer, so he followed the woman to a hotel. After a makeover, the beggar turned out to be extremely handsome. The woman was instantly stunned. Feeling confident and charming, the beggar tried to take advantage of the woman, but she pushed him away. She said her ideal man was a young and successful CEO. But what the woman didn't know was, the beggar in front of her was actually the CEO who secretly liked her. Just a day earlier, the CEO wanted to experience the life of an ordinary person, so he disguised himself as a beggar and planned to test human greed with a $5 million check. Unexpectedly, he met the woman and accidentally became her temporary boyfriend. So while she wasn't looking, he called his assistant and told him to prepare a $1 million gift to send to the woman's mother's house. Then he and the woman took a rickshaw and returned to her rural hometown. At that time, it was her mother's 60th birthday banquet. Seeing her daughter bring home a CEO, the mother was overjoyed. She asked who he was. When she learned he was her daughter's boyfriend, she became even happier. When she found out he was born in a big city, she asked what his parents did for a living. The CEO said his parents ran a company. The mother got even more excited. She didn't expect her daughter to find a rich heir. Even the guests nearby praised her for finding such a great son-in-law. The mother, feeling proud, invited the CEO inside for tea. But unexpectedly, her godson stopped them. It turned out the man had liked the woman since they were young, so he wanted his godmother to let her daughter marry him. The mother was shocked after hearing that. She refused him, saying her daughter already had a boyfriend. But the man didn't agree. He kept throwing a tantrum. Seeing her mother in such a tough spot, the woman bluntly said she didn't like that kind of man, told him to give up early. But the clueless man wouldn't accept it. He thought he was much better than the CEO.